Good morning. Okay, I've recorded this video like twice. And hold on. And reason being is because at first I was just gonna do like sit down and talk, because I do feel like the trajectory of this channel is kind of changing. I feel like I'm more of a sit down and talk girly, because I get out a lot more or whatever when I'm just able to just kind of talk to the camera. I don't talk to anybody else, so this is my like outlet or whatever. But the first video I told like way too much of my business, I feel like. Then the second video my camera died. The first video my camera died too, because the video was like 25 minutes long and I was just like spilling all the beans, which I don't mind, because literally this channel is for me to look back on the journey of my life. But I also feel like just looking back at some of my videos, especially the last one, oftentimes I don't like when I'm negative, even though like I notice after I say something negative or tell y'all how I feel, I follow up with something positive, something about Jesus, let y'all know I'm still in it, I'm still motivated, even though I feel XYZ. But I want to mature spiritually. I want to get to a place where even though I'm going through XYZ, I'm still showing you that God is still in the midst. God still got my back. God is still covering me despite what I'm going through. And you know, although I know I'm human, I'm gonna suffer some things, I'm gonna go through some things, and probably a lot more than the normal average person is just trying to live their life, that be out doing whatever it is that they want to do with their life. Because that's just not my life, and it never has been my life. I don't have a lot of friends that I do have, I don't talk to them every day. My son's birthday was yesterday, and so I was really excited to see my friend Angie, so thank you so much for coming. I had not seen her in a minute, and she moved to a different city, so I don't always get to see, you know, people that I would consider like friend. But anyways, I just want to get to a place spiritually where I'm just maturing and I can see the good and the bad. And I just come to the realization that I don't want to forget that long suffering is a fruit of the spirit, and I feel like that is just going to be a part of my journey, long suffering. I've been feeling so much better though, honestly. I have been praying, seeking God's face, trying to stay in his face, eating healthier. I feel better. I feel more energized. I feel like I can make it. Now, I will say I have been kind of back and forth, still sad, just because, you know, looking at other people and what they got going on, I have to really stop comparing my life with people without kids. I have to stop comparing my life to people that have a spouse, people that have help in the home. That's not my life right now, you know, and it sucks. I do feel cheated oftentimes, because I would have done anything under the sun to keep my family together back then. Back then, because once I'm out of a thing, like, I think men have this and I'm not talking about my child's father specifically, I'm talking about men in general. I have not dated a lot, but one thing that I have noticed in the process of dating is that I think men think that just because you're in a relationship with them and you really, you know, head over heels in love, you'll do anything for them, that you stay that way. I've never been that girl. The moment I ask God to remove my feelings, I feel absolutely nothing for you. To like nothing. Like, I don't wish bad on anybody. And I pray you prevail, and, you know, I pray that everything, you know, you do is good and whatever. But at the same time, I don't care about nothing that you got going on. And that's just facts. Like, that's just how I am, which could be a bad thing too, is because when meeting new people, I feel like I'm kind of like, I wouldn't even say guarded, but I have this shell up where it's hard to break. It's hard to get me to care. And I don't want to do that to the wrong person. So I'm trying to get to a place where I'm communing with God and getting my heart right, fixing my heart posture, so that when it is time for me to actually receive real love, I'll know it and I'll receive it and I will reciprocate it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to be a mom. I'm trying to take care of my son. I'm trying to continue to work. A lot of different things that I feel about working, my job, what to do next best steps, even my living arrangements. I don't know if I will be in this place much longer. I don't know really what I want to do about that, but I will pray about it and then make a decision. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to make this video too long either. I just wanted to come and let y'all know that, you know, I want to be the kind of woman that can encourage others. I feel like my life is, you know, our lives are not our own, but I also feel like my life, if I'm going to be on a platform, this channel needs to have purpose. Almost time for school, but this channel absolutely needs to have purpose. And so I want to get to a place where I'm not just spewing how I feel, but how to handle those feelings in a mature manner, and not just, you know, outwardly, you know, physically and all these things, but in a way that God would have for me to handle situations. I want to be able to say that and see that I've matured in a way that God can be well pleased with me in my life. You know, because I have to lead as an example. It's just me and my son. My son sees me every day. And so when he looks at me, I need for him to see what a real woman of God looks like. I need for him to see what it takes to be a man of God, what it means to really bask in God's presence. You know, so the days that my mom has him, like every other weekends that she takes him, I really appreciate it because it gives me a chance to meet God face to face. But I'm an advocate and an avid believer that your children should see you praise. Your children should see you pray. Your children should see you cry out to God, to cry out to your Father, to reference Him in everything that you do. You know, so how do babes learn to love God and appreciate who He is and what He did for us? It's up to you as a parent to be the teacher. It's up to you as a parent to mold and to provide the example. So I want to be the example for my son because his blood will be on my hands. God trusted me with this vessel. He trusted me enough to allow me to be able to raise a whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I have to do my due diligence and just be better. And so I'm trying to be better for him. I know if it wasn't for my son, I wouldn't be here. I don't care about being here at all whatsoever. And so, but I care about him. I care about his life, and I care about what he sees and what he hears. And so I just pray over his mind and his ear gates and his eye gates every single day, because children are so innocent and I wish they could stay that way. Now, when your children are grown and they get to the age where they can make their own decisions, you do your part. You never stop doing your part. You never stop being a mother. You never stop leading as the example and being who Christ called you to be. But it does get to a point where they are able to make their own decisions. But when you get to heaven, God is going to see, what did you do? You know, did you teach this kid this? Did you steward him? Or did you, try at least, So, I don't know. I just pray that God continues to cover us and protect us and keep us and just continue to grow me spiritually and in ways that I don't even know that I need to grow, so that, even if go brush your teeth. I already made your toothpaste. Even, I don't know if I will ever be in a relationship or anything like that. Like, I really hope that I get married one day, but if not, it is what it is. But if I ever do get to a place where I can feel that somebody actually likes me or actually loves me for me, I need them to lead as an example as well. I need for them to show my son just as much love as I show my son. I need, you know, an example of this is what a true man of God does. This is how a true man of God reacts. This is how a true man of God works and provides. I'm just not with the bummy stuff no more at all whatsoever. Like that bare minimum stuff is not cute to me. I shouldn't have to ask for certain things. I shouldn't have to teach nobody how to love. Shouldn't have to teach nobody how to treat me. And I definitely shouldn't have to get hurt before somebody decides that they actually love me. And I'm just not going for it. Like we're getting to a place where we're old enough to know what it means to treat somebody with some proper respect and love. But anyways, that's just that's just a little bit about what I talked about in the video. My camera is about to die again. I am gonna finish getting my son ready for school. It is 6:40, and so yeah, I hope that you all enjoy the ride. It will be a little bit more positive, a lot more positive going forward. But yeah, I'll still do some vlog style videos, but for right now, this is where I think God has me. I feel like the other two videos were a lot better, but I like the style, still the vlog style. So peace out, and I'll see y'all again soon. I can't believe I believe